Next up is from Scorp Stinger. And I think Disco's going to squash this question immediately. The subject is the ultimate botch. Who was responsible for the Halloween Havoc Hogan versus Warrior 2 finish? Can't see Warrior agreeing to this unless there was a belief he would prevail in a third-part rubber match. But aside from that, it's been documented whose idea it was. Hogan's, Bischoff's, and what was your reaction to it at the time? It feels like it would have been mighty cringeworthy and embarrassing for anyone a part of it on the same card or even in the company. Did you guys know what
finish?
Hogan was going to throw a fireball in his face with flash paper, and he blew it up in his own face. And then Warrior kicked it out of the ring. It was a very bad match overall, but that was the end.
Well, who went over?
Hogan went over. Horace came out and hit Warrior with a chair, and Hogan pinned him. But
it was definitely. And I knew this. Hogan and Bischoff bringing Warrior in was under the condition that Warrior was going to have to put Hogan over.
Sure.
So that was so obviously it was Hogan and Bischoff's idea, but they weren't going to bring him in if he wasn't going to put Hogan over.
Yeah, it's just people,
I know that. You know,
compared to how
why would they?
Oh, of course.
You know, so right. You know, come on.
Compared to the 1990 match in WWE, how bad it was really rubbed people the wrong way, and then that fireball botch was just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that. So.
Yeah, but that 1990 match had incredible energy, and people were really into that match.
The simplicity of professional wrestling at its best,
and you guys
how effective it can be.
You guys had guys that you could have put in there with Warrior.
You know, it's like that's you know what the difference is. It's like guys that over, okay, that were so simple in what they did. They didn't go out there and work a match to try and like exert themselves and do spots and physical things. They were like conductors that were like conducting the crowd responses with what they did. You know, just with the they would do a lockup. He would throw the guy off. Warrior would do his poses. They would lock up again. Hogan would throw him off. Hogan would do the and the people would just erupt. It's like there's just like a conductor just causing reactions from the crowd. And so that's what those guys did when you're that over and you have a big crowd like that in front of. It's so simple, and it's like you see the simplicity of wrestling at its best. Like years ago in the crowd responses. And then you see like the difficulty of professional wrestling today and how busy it is and what these guys are doing and the crowd's reacting differently. You know, they're not conducting the crowd. They're just performing and letting the reactions come organically. You know, and it's like these guys were conductors. So